Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I want to appreciate you so much because of your great support. Please consider subscribing to this channel. William Ruto's government do not want any kind of clergy coming out to try to mediate in between their government and the Azimio One Kenya coalition. When you look at those who have come out, even volunteering to come out to at least be in between William Ruto and Raila Amolo Odinga, when you look at the president of Tanzania, Samia Suluhu, also the president of South Africa, Cyril Ramaphosa. When you look at those individuals, they came out promising that they were willing to keep peace in between William Ruto's team and Raila Amolo Odinga's team. But today, I want us to look at a very critical issue when it comes to Kenya Kwanza, kicking out the clergy. When you compare the relationship in between the Kenya Kwanza government and you compare initially during their campaign, you will realize something that is very important. Now, when they were campaigning, I think the clergy were like, these people were going to manage our country. These people had an agenda. Their ideologies were so good to the people. Little did they know that this was not going to be accordance to what they were thinking. In fact, it is eventually opposite to what they were thinking about. So when you look at this issue of dialogue in between William Ruto's camp and Raila Amolo Odinga's camp, I watched a video of Aisha Juma, the cabinet minister of Agenda, coming out to say that it is out of bounds to the clergy to come out trying mediating Raila Amolo Odinga and William Samoei Ruto. I want you to watch a video of Aisha Juma. You will be shocked because initially, during the campaign, it was good for clergy to be part and parcel of Kenya Kwanza government. Watch the video, then you continue.
Kwa wachungaji wa taifa letu la Kenya, nataka niwahimize na hichi kifungu katika kitabu cha James 4:17 nataka mukisome kwa bidii na mukizingatie sana. Wachungaji wa taifa letu la Kenya, musimame na ukweli. Hii Kenya inaongozwa na sheria, na kama sheria ilifuatwa ya uchaguzi hadi mwisho, wachungaji muache kutoka kupeana statement ya kusema Rais William Ruto aende afanye dialogue na Raila Odinga. Mushikane nyinyi, muende mukaonane na kiongozi wa upinzani na muambie ukweli. Ukishindwa, haijalishi umeshindwa na kura 1,000,000 ama kura 1, wewe umeshindwa, fanya kazi yako, muache rais afanye kazi yake. Kwa hivyo hii maneno ya kushikana ati tunawaamini kwamba sauti zenu ni kuu, lakini simameni na ukweli, mumwambie huyu bwana. Kwa rais wetu wa Kenya, rais wetu tunayekupenda, mimi nilikufuata, nikikuamini na mpaka kesho nitakuamini kwamba una uwezo wa kutumalizia matatizo katika taifa letu la Kenya. Na kwa sababu huyu kiongozi wa upinzani pia amekuwa tatizo, Mheshimiwa Rais, tumalizie. Kwa sababu usipotumalizia tatizo hili, hata yeye kama hata kuweko, atakayemrithisha, tutakutana na majanga haya. Kwa hivyo Rais, kaa ngangari, kaa chonjo. Tunajua una uwezo na unaweza. Akitaka mazungumzo, wewe na yeye munaweza pigiana masimu.
After watching the video, I've realized that initially during the campaign, the clergy were part and parcel of the Kenya Kwanza coalition before they took over. But after taking over, now they are being told that our government is out of bounds. Our government is out of bounds. You cannot come out to interfere. Our relationship in between we as Kenya Kwanza government and Azimio. It means these people do not have an idea of this dialogue being successful. And I want to tell you without any fear of contradiction, this dialogue is going to fail. This dialogue in between William Ruto and Raila Odinga is not going to be successful. And my reason is this. Number one, they don't want any kind of individual, including the clergy, coming out to tell them that this is what you should do, this is something that you must do, so that you can have peace in between you and the Azimio One Kenya coalition. The reason behind it is that these people are fooling us when it comes to the dialogue. They are not so much interested in this dialogue. Whatever they are interested in is just to lead the way they want it, and the issues that are being raised by Azimio is none of their business. And that is why I want to say, without any fear of contradiction, these people, they have realized that everyone is willing to put peace in between them and Azimio, and that is what they don't want. Then when you look at even them, the way they are responding to some issues, ladies and gentlemen, you like it or you don't like it, these people are having their own agendas. And the agendas is, or rather the agendas are, they are not going to accept any idea and agenda of Azimio. Despite of even Azimio coming out to list their issues that should be discussed in this dialogue, these people do not have any idea of being successful when it comes to this dialogue. Because they know so far they have instrument of powers, they have what entails to, of course, to have the leadership of a country. The president is their own, and I think they know as Kenya is not peaceful, they are also at the same time looting the public resources. And that is why also William Ruto is so curious when it comes to this kind of wrangles in between his government and the Azimio One Kenya coalition, because he believes that as this chaos and dramas are continuing across the Republic of Kenya, he is the one who is going to lose, not Azimio. And I told you, the opposition does not have anything to lose. They don't have anything to lose. Those who are going to lose is Kenya Kwanza. My reason is they have the promises they promised the Kenyans, you know, and even despite of them trying their best to try to update their agenda or narrative, hustler narrative, is not coming out. I'm telling you, the narrative is outdated, it has expired, and no one is willing to listen to this kind of hustler nation narrative. It is just pathetic kind of narrative that Kenyans have ever seen before, and the agenda and ideology of these people were just to lure the people. So this kind of chaos in between the Azimio and Kenya Kwanza, they don't want. In fact, the Kenya Kwanza government have come out to say they don't want any clergy. So the clergy must come out to deal with their issues. It is none of their business when it comes to the wrangles in between Raila and William Samoei. But when you look at this summary, despite of the close allies of William Ruto coming out to throw words hardly, in fact, these Mpesa bishops, they must understand there is in between a big difference between the clergy and the state house. Let them do whatever it tells them they should do. You know, that is what it is mandated of them. But when you look at the clergy, some of them are even not realizing the duties that they should do. You know, they are people that also must be neutral. They are not neutral. That is why you saw the other day, William Ruto, during his campaign, the clergy were all over him. As we speak now, have you ever seen any type of clergy around William Samoei Ruto? No, because they are being kicked out. They are being told that, look, we have the government. There's a big difference in between the government and the clergy. You must be neutral, do your things. So that ability and the strength you're putting behind or towards making peaceful moment in between us and Azimio, it is none of our business. They make noise, it is none of our business. So the clergy is being kicked out of the state house. They're being told that this is our kind of government. You cannot tell us on how we can reconcile with others. So, ladies and gentlemen, what are your thoughts towards whatever Aisha Juma said? And also when you look at even the close allies of William Ruto are trying to tell the clergy that you should not interfere with our affairs. What are your thoughts? Drop your opinion at the comment section below. Otherwise, I want to appreciate you so much because of great support. Please consider subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing this video. Bye bye till you meet on another video.